Qué bueno. Nos da mucho gusto contar con ustedes en el lanzamiento de InFAMOUS Second Son para México. Como saben, el 21 de marzo marcará una fecha histórica para PlayStation, ya que InFAMOUS Second Son representa el primer título AAA de acción, First Party, lanzado para nuestra consola de última generación, el asombroso PlayStation 4. Para este lanzamiento tenemos el honor de contar con dos grandes personalidades. Se trata de Jason, de Sucker Punch, y Greg, de Sony Computer Entertainment America, quienes nos darán y compartirán un demo e información muy valiosa sobre el título. Jason, Greg, bienvenidos.
Good afternoon. As Jaime said, my name is Jason Stansell. I am the lead animator at Sucker Punch Productions. I want to thank you guys for coming out this afternoon. Greg and I are thrilled to be here, and we're excited to share with you Second Son. Second Son is an open-world action-adventure game developed exclusively for the PlayStation 4. It features a new protagonist who's named Delson Rowe. And you know, when Sony came to us a couple of years ago and they asked if we would be interested in developing our next title exclusively for the PS4, it's like a dream come true. You're like a kid in a candy store. You're getting to go in and really find out what the best things are and help set the standards for this next generation. You know, it gave us the opportunity to do something a little bit different. We got to step back from the way we had been doing things and kind of reevaluate how we could do them. You know, we got to rethink things like our motion capture performance. So many places are doing the motion capture performance with their bodies and so forth, but we wanted more. So we did new advanced technology with our motion capture that captured not only the body, but also the facial performance. And that way, the performance that you got on the stage, there was no loss in translation situation. What was on the stage is in the game. We got to look at our particle effects system, and we got to rebuild it from the ground up, and specifically harnessing the power in the PlayStation 4. We got to do small things, like when we were looking at the city that we're building. The game is set in the city of Seattle, and if you're familiar with the city of Seattle, the thing you're probably most familiar with is that it's wet. And it's true, it is. It's wet a lot of the time. And we wanted to make sure that it felt real. So when you're in Seattle and you're running around, the reflections in the pools on the streets are accurately reflecting the world. The buildings, there's dynamic, wet streaked buildings from the rain. But we did all these things not just to see what we could do or do something different. We did them all with a singular goal, and that was to create a truly next-gen gaming experience. We wanted it to be something that when you played, you were immersed. And when you played, we wanted you to be able to play how you wanted to play. And most importantly, when you played, we want you to enjoy your power. So tonight we're inviting you to take a special look at Second Son. And we've got a couple of different missions for you that we're going to show you, as well as giving you the opportunity to go hands-on with the game yourself. So we don't have time to do both game missions here on stage today, but we're going to go and get started with Greg. So the missions that we're going to take place that you're going to find, this is about a quarter of the way into the game, and this is after Delson has caught up with and met Fetch. Like Delson, Fetch is another conduit. She harnesses the power and energy of Neon, and now Delson has absorbed that power as well. And if you're familiar with the infamous games, choices are a big part of our games, and that's no different in Second Son. These choices, they don't only affect you, they directly impact the story of the other characters in the game.
No, hey, olvídalo. Oye, solo porque tienes la misma aflicción, no un ton. Aflicción no significa que vamos a levantar toda pequeña basura que encontremos. Nunca voy a abandonarte, ¿de acuerdo? Nunca. Pero esta irá a prisión.
We have a choice. We can choose to redeem Fetch. We can choose to be heroic. We can choose to encourage her to show humanity that conduits aren't all evil, that there's reasons to not be afraid of us. The other option is we can corrupt Fetch. We can give the world a reason to fear us. We can encourage her to say the people who are fighting against her, the protesters who are telling the world that conduits are evil, show them the reason that we are. The neat thing about these choices, as I said, is that they don't only impact your story and the way your story unfolds, but it affects those other characters involved. And it's also involved moment to moment in how you play the game. They're two completely different play styles. If you go with good, you go into a play style that's more precise and more focused. If you go evil, there's really nothing you can do wrong. You destroy, cause as much destruction, run havoc all over the city. The only thing that can go wrong is just not doing enough of it and not doing it fast enough. So for today's purpose, we're going to start off by showing you the corrupting.